Hilly! Yeah, get out of here. Hilly! Oof. I haven't done this for far too long. Yes! Hilly! Hilly! Okay, I think everything is up and running. Hopefully. Hello! Hello, Manny. Hello, Michael. Hello. Hello. Feeling a bit better. A little less stressed than Wednesday. Still there, but a little less. So yeah, hopefully I can put my mind onto other things a little bit more today, because dude, I really can't wait for this all just to be done. You know, like in 4 weeks. In about 4 weeks, everything should be done. I should have already used the bathroom at that point. Should. Hopefully. If everything goes okay. Ugh. So yeah, we'll see. Anyway, hello, how are you two doing? Hopefully less stress. Just overall better vibes. You know, whatever is happening up in here. So yes. So today we're gonna continue with Donkey Kong Perler right here. Good job, good. Now I was talking with especially Beauty yesterday about the design and about tweaking a few more things here and there, but we'll have to see as we go along. So, like, there's like, you know, a few pixels here and there that we might change out for other things just to, you know, clean things up a little bit better. But we'll see how it looks in the end and then go from there. Like, including with the DK sign on the tie. Like, that is also something we still need to put in there somehow. So, yeah. You switched away from Windows yesterday. Oof. To what? To Linux? I mean, cool, but why? Any particular reason? Or just cuz? For the fun of it? I mean, I know, like, nowadays it's either Windows or Apple, you know, iOS, whatever you want to call it, but, you know, people rocking Linux still, and that's cool. From what I understand, Linux gives you a lot more freedom. So, sure, I guess. You know, not that it, you know, yes, it gives you a lot more freedom, but it also requires you to do a lot more yourself, I feel like. You know, Windows is for dummies, Linux is for the crazy, let's call it that. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. I hope you manage to get everything up and running the way you want it to. 128 gig drive for your main drive. Windows usually takes half of it. I mean, that's true. I mean, I have... Wait, what do I have? Do I have 2 terabytes, 1 terabyte? I don't even remember. I have 2, yeah. I have an SSD of 2 terabytes, so it's fine. With Linux, 100G is still empty? Yeah, I mean, if space is what you're lacking, sure, this is one option, but you could also just get a bigger drive and get more space. But I imagine that's not the real reason why you're doing this. Okay, but we're gonna continue here, so I'm gonna do our usual magic. And then we're gonna... doing the thing. We're gonna do the thing. Yes, exactly. So, magic. Arch? Wait, what? Arch? Is that a reference that I'm not getting? What the heck is Arch? You go over there. Linux has different distros? One of them is Arch. Sure. Sure. I believe you. I 100% believe you. That is a true statement, yes. People who use it are most extremist ones? Like I said, I have no idea what you're talking about here. It's all gobbledygook to me. I don't know Linux. I have no experience with Linux. I just don't know. I just don't know anything about Linux, so... Think of distros as different flavors? Sure. Get out of here. Okay, hold on, let me pull up. You go over there. Let me pull up my thingy. There. Let's see. So we're first gonna fill in the chest and belly, and then we'll move on to the legs. Yeah, I know. Like Linux gives, like I said, it gives you a lot more freedom in like what you want to do with it and how you want things to run, how you want things to look. You know, that a lot more freedom to do things however you want them to, which is cool. But to a certain extent, for me, it's like, why would I? I don't particularly care about a lot of that. Now, if you do, then that's fine. You know, enjoy. But I don't think I could ever switch to Linux. I really don't think I could. Mostly because it's just too much work. For me. Like, I just couldn't be bothered putting in the time and energy to learn it, to do it. I would be like, let me just play video games. I'm more content with just playing video games. You know, that's just me. Yeah, we're just out of the box. Yeah, fair. Fair. I don't know. I just, I have a way of how things work right now, and I'm happy with that. Hold on, EU shouldn't be here. There. Why am I... Confusion, but that's why. You did it once for school, uninstalled it as soon as possible. Oh, yeah, nah. Yeah, no, like, I don't really have any experience with it, so like, there's not a whole lot I can say about it. And by not a whole lot, I mean pretty much none. Other than other people talking about it. So yeah. Let me see, you're a 1-3-3. And then on the same spot you become a 5. But yeah, to each their own, so enjoy. Nope, no, you don't. One of these. What is happening? I see colors. The pixel on the lippy. Wait, hold on. Why is it not doing the thing? The colors are going off. Hold on. Is Streamlabs screwing up again? Hold on. Hold the frickin' phone. Why can't Streamlabs just work? Like, why does it have to be a poopy butt all the time? Okay. Can I... Can I repeat the thing? Can I... Ugh. Wait, where the... Get back here. Yeah, exactly. It should be up and running. I don't get it. And also, hello, Beauty and Durable. Hello. Wait, now I don't understand this thing. Come on, function there. Okay, it should work now. Wait, can I get it to repeat? Wait, how do I repeat? How do I repeat you? I should be able to repeat the thing, right? Yeah, it doesn't even show up. What the heck? Yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't even show up on the list of events. Like, the last thing that happened was the raid last stream. It doesn't even show the sub. No, this is stupid. It should work. Yeah, it's just not there. Why? I am so sorry, but it's just not there. Oh wow, you can even see it. You can even see it below the design. Like, you see the raid of last week? Like, and that's the top thing that happened. Yep, stupid Streamlabs. Sorry. But yes, the pixel on the lippy. Oh wait, also I need to do jiggy dance, right? Jiggy dance, fingies, and then we do fists, and then we go pa 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 pa. There, okay. More important is the pixel on the lippy. Yeah, I already talked about it. We're gonna ever so slightly tweak a few things, but first we're just gonna finish it to get the base done, and then we're gonna look at adjusting a few things here and there. Yes, so hold your butt. But how are you? Everything okay? I am actually kind of scared that we might run out of dark brown before we are actually done here. Let's just hope that doesn't happen. Especially considering I'm using the wrong... Wait, no, I'm using the right color, right? Yeah, no, I'm using the right color. Ugh. I am... Okay, never mind. I'm making myself go poo-poo in the brain, so yes. Maybe if you spell the beauty nerd correct, Michael. Because you spelled the beauty nerd. Maybe if you spell it correctly, it does function. Yeah, exactly. See? So that does work. And apparently no one is called the beauty nerd. How is me? Breathing. That's a thing. No, I'm alright. Like, I'm still stressing, but less than last stream, so we're gonna look at it from the bright side. Okay, I'm still a bit iffy on this pixel as well, right here. That there's no black there to finish off that line, but I don't know. Like I said, we'll just keep it as is for now. And then we'll see whether we add that or not. Oh, wait, I don't really need a whole lot here. There. Yeah, I thought I needed more, but... Yeah, of course, you just shoot away into oblivion. And by oblivion, I mean right next to me on the floor. Can you... Bag! Function! Well, you are functioning, just... There. I had you. There. There. Okay. Okay. So that's that done. So that pretty much leaves the legs and the feet. So let's put these lighter ones away for now. We're still gonna need them for the feet, but the legs are just purely the dark brown. So let's... Really? Physics? Is that how these bags work? I just put it down and it was... I was like, let me tip it over so that it doesn't fall the other way. And it still fell the other way. Like, I put it down like that. And it still manages to just on itself do like... Just don't. Ugh. Okay. Outlines. So let's start all the way over here. And let's see, because we did that, so we're gonna go with 3 here. And 1 and 3, 3. Okay, now I am wondering about some of the details in the feet, though. Because it's showing me like a black line right here to make the distinction between the toes. It's kind of the same as it does right here. Yeah, I think we're actually going to have to keep that. I was thinking maybe turning that into the dark brown, but then we should also switch these for dark brown, and it just screws up everything, so I don't think that's really gonna work. Four. 1, 1. And then as for you, you start right there. That's incorrect though. Hold on. What's going on here? 2, 3. Then we got a 2, 1, 2 to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then when we go up for 2, it should connect there. Not there. So what the heck did I do wrong here then? 1, 3, 3. Then we go across for 4. Then we have 1, 2, we have U. And then a 1, 2, 3, 4. We go up. Oh, you need to be there. Hold on. So that means U5 connect to that. And then we do this. That's where we went wrong. And fitting. There. Now again, I'm wondering about a pixel right here. Like in this little corner here, because this one right here is black. And I think they put that in there as black to make the distinction again between like the big toe right here, and this is like the back of the foot. But I'm not sure if that really works like this, and if we maybe need to take this out and put a somewhat darker brown in there, but I don't know, we'll see. Let's just first finish the complete outline of everything. So let's continue on over here. So we had you. 1, 2, 3. And you are a total of 4 down like that. Again, 3. All these 3s. It's kind of awkward. should be all of the outline done. Again, a little iffy on the black pixel right here. Again, I understand it. It's just... I don't know, it feels weird. Kind of the same thing goes for the hand here. But, hold on, we are getting too distracted here with the design that's not finished yet, so... Again, first finishing it, then putting in the finishing touches. Okay, so let's fill in the legs. Yeah, we have more than enough. By the way, Beauty, weren't you gonna start playing FTL at some point? I thought you mentioned that at some point, that you wanted to do that. Like whether it is on stream or off stream or whatever, doesn't matter, but... Off stream, yeah. I mean, when are you gonna do that? 'Cause I would love to see you do that. Michael redeemed the stream control for it. Okay. So that's gonna be like after Shadow of the Earth Tree or something. Wait, you already did? Wait, did I completely block that in my head? You already did? Really? Did I miss that? Or did I just completely... Really? Why can't I remember that? I mean, if you said you did, then I believe you, just... Marvel and Night Rain? Well, then just quit Marvel. It's as easy as that. I did. And I became a better person for it. Don't you believe Michael? I mean, you're the one who played it, apparently. at some point. It's a good game. It really is. Like, it's a classic at this point, but it's still really, really good. How's Cult of the Lamb? It's really fun. It's, I mean, it's right up your alley because it's a lot of managing. It really is. Like, more than I expected it to be. And I feel like I started off a little bit wrong, but that now brings a little bit of its own challenge to it, which is okay. But yeah, it's fun. Like, I expected it to be, you know, a Binding of Isaac-esque kind of game. Mixed with Dave the Diver, exactly. But the thing is, like the managing, quote unquote, it takes more time than it does in Dave the Diver, but you're also managing a lot more than you are in Dave the Diver, but in a good way. That's the thing. Like, sure, in Dave the Diver, you know, in the end, there isn't a whole lot of managing that you really need to do. It just takes a lot of time. Like, it's just all spaced out a bit much. You have to walk from one space to another just to hit a few buttons. But the thing is, Cult of the Lamb, like, you know, without spoilers or anything, you're building a cult. AKA, you're building a community of followers that will do the heavy lifting. You know, you need to gather certain resources. They will do that, but they will also worship you to get certain, you know, buff points. You know, all that kind of stuff. All of that busy work they do for you, and they do that automatically. But you still need to accommodate them. So you're building this cult, sure, they will gather resources, sure, but they still need a place to sleep. They still need to eat. There still needs to be someone who cleans up. Stuff like that. So you're managing that around them, but then there's also the runs that you need to do to, you know, beat enemies and stuff like that. And then you're also meeting like a few people that will teach you a few skills, give you other ways of earning points and resources and stuff like that. Which is really fun. But the thing is, sound like Dungeon Keeper? Kinda. But the thing is, everything you do happens in real time. So, the thing is that if you're like on a dungeon run to, you know, kill some monsters and stuff like that, in the meantime, your cult is still living. And the longer your run takes, the longer your minions will be gathering resources, but also the more hungry they will get. Stuff like that. So you need to balance all of that out, being like, okay, I'm gonna go out now. Have I sustained my cult enough for them to function for 20, 30 minutes on their own, so that I can go away, so that I then come back, and then clean up and, you know, give everyone a pat on their head, being like, okay, you're a good minion for me, that kind of stuff. It's really fun. Because, like, it never stops. Like, I was playing, when was it? Yesterday? And every time I was like, okay, I'm gonna work up, I'm gonna prepare to go on a certain run into the dungeon. And I was managing and managing and managing and managing and managing. But none of it got boring. That's the thing. It was really fun. It was like, oh, so some people took a shit in the field. I need to clean that up. Oh, but now they're hungry, so I need to feed them. Oh, but someone threw up. I need to clean that. Oh, but I now need to go to the fishing spot to catch some fish to be able to get more food. Okay, sure. But then I need to go back because I'm missing some gold pieces which I need in order to build new things. So I need to go to a different person and start gambling with him to maybe earn some extra money. But then I need to go back because I have a new person in my cult. So I need to give them a task and I need to build them a bed to sleep in. And then it's like, okay, but now there's a new day. I need to give a sermon to my cult. I need to indoctrinate them with my, me being a cult leader and listen to me and blah, blah, blah. And it just kept on going and going. I was like, I want to go on a run, but there's so much things to do. But it was good. It was fun. Like, deliberately, I had like an hour and a half before stream of downtime. And I deliberately booted up Isaac instead of Cult of the Lamb, because I knew if I booted up Cult of the Lamb, I would lose track of time, and I would not be in time for stream. So I deliberately did not play it. Oh no, trust me, indoctrinating them is a normal thing that you do in that game. Trust me, it's fun. It's really fun. You'll like it a lot. Just for the theming alone, but also everything being cutesy and chibi, but also being horribly gruesome. Because, like, for certain functions, you can also just sacrifice your cult members. And be like, okay, you are gonna die now for me because I need bonus points. Haha! And everyone else, you're gonna like it, whether you... If you don't, I will murder you too. Like, it's fun. So no, trust me, you'll like it. Oh, I have the same problem, trust me. Well, let me put it differently. I don't have a problem of having too many games to play. I have the problem of having too little time to play them all. Because life. You know? As much as I would love to play Fiji games all day, I do need to sustain myself, sadly enough. You know, I'm not just part of some cult where people take care of me. Which is a good thing, because I would also probably be the one that would be sacrificed. So, yeah, let's not do that. No, but trust me, you'll love it. You'll really, really love it. And the thing is, there is also a local co-op built into the game. Part of the UWV cult. Fair. No, there is quote-unquote local co-op, which probably also functions with Steam Remote Play. So if you want, we can also play together. Like, I'm not exactly sure on how that would function, but you can do that. Like I said, I imagine Steam Remote Play works for that. There are 3 game releases in the next 2 weeks that you want to play? Need to go in fresh on stream first? Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Do that. Trust me. And also, you don't want me in there being like, okay, we need to do this, we need to do that, you need to go here, you need to go... No. Figure that out for yourself first. Just enjoy the flow of the game first for yourself, I would say. before jumping into co-op. But yes, Michael, do talk game releases. Because I honestly have no idea when what is coming out in the near future or whatsoever. I have not been keeping up with that. Hades 2, true, that comes out Tuesday, I believe, the 1.0 release. Or maybe Thursday? Somewhere next week. Final Fantasy Tactics, Ghost of Yoshi. That is also coming up. I mean, as much as I want to play Ghost of Yotai, let's, for confusion's sake, say what it actually is, Ghost of Yotai, I can wait on that one. Like, sure, I definitely want to play it, but I don't have to play that on release. And kind of the same thing goes for Hades 2, considering it's been in early access for quite a while now. Like, the hype is already, quote-unquote, gone for it. Like, there will be a little bit of a bump now that 1.0 is coming out, but... You know, other than that, I can wait. So yeah, let's fill in the feed. Like, this is all of the mid-brown that's in this foot. Everything else is light. Here we also don't really have a lot. Why the Angie beauty? What's with the Angie? Oh, just Yoshi. Okay. There. That's all of the mid-brown that's there. And everything else is the light. Yeah. Blah. Thank you, thank you. There. That's at least the base done. So, let's first do some fine-tuning. So let's see. I feel like this works fine. But yeah, for instance, this pixel right here, it just feels off. Like, I'm not even sure what that is supposed to represent, really. Because it's like in the original design, you see that the lips like pretty much end at the same part. Like there's very much the upper and lower lip ending like together, which here is very much not the case. Like here, you know, the lower lip ends a lot sooner than the upper lip, so this cannot be the part of the lower lip. It also wouldn't be part of the upper lip because it doesn't fully connect that way. And it's obviously also not part of the arm because that's not that bright. So it needs to be something else. The question is what? Like, let me... hold on, did I save that? Let me have a look real quick. Wait, I know I didn't, never mind. That means we're gonna go over here, plonk you down over there, go away, that still functions. Oh, crap. I need to look up something. Let me see here. Where is it? Where did I leave it? Right there. So yeah, the alternate way of doing things is just to make it black. Yeah. It's just to make it black. Because I don't think taking it out and doing nothing really fits. It really doesn't. So what if we make it just black? Yeah, that just works a lot better. Okay. Now we were also looking at these right here. Like, it needs to represent the chest poking outside, like, above the edge of the tie here. With, like, these two, I can still kind of see that. But considering they are underneath the tie, I don't think they would be this bright. Especially these two. I don't feel like these are just way too high to even work in all of this. So these two, I think are just becoming the dark brown. Just to become part of everything else. And I think we're gonna switch these two for the mid brown. See what happens there. That already works a lot better. I do feel if we make that dark brown, it's gonna become too much of a dark brown patch here. That, like, you know, it cuts off the chest in like a V shape, and then it like continues underneath the chin, what we don't see, but it pokes down too much. I'm honestly thinking of even adding a little more, just to see how it looks. But maybe we might change that back. Yeah, see, this is already too much. This is already too much. So at the very least, well, that... Oh, there it is. Is this? Yeah, no, and just to keep the edge functioning a little bit better, it needs to be this. Yeah, because this way, just because it's only 2 pixels, it gives more of the slope that it would have to follow, like, you know, the arch of his body, you know, because he is tilted over like that. So it works better this way. Okay, let's see here. Let's have a look at this pixel right here. You can barely see it, but for some reason, they make this pixel right here a mid-brown instead of a black. Why? Because it is very much a distinct line, like right here between the belly and the leg. So I'm wondering why this is a mid-brown instead of just, okay, let it go, straight up black. That seems a lot more logical to me, doesn't it? That just makes a whole lot more sense. Like, it doesn't really pop out all that much, but yeah, I don't know, this just works better. Now I am maybe still a little bit iffy on the shadow work of the hand here. Like, it's a bit, I don't know, a bit random, but then again, I feel like if we add too much to it, it's just gonna become a weird dark line that doesn't function all, excuse me, all that well. But like, why is this little spot right here? Why is that there? Like, is that supposed to represent, like, you know, this little divot right here? I don't know. What if we take that away? Ooh. Hold on. Now it feels like he has a swollen forefinger. The index finger. What happened there? Hold on. How does that work? Wow, that screws with my brain. Why does this work so much better? Also, you need to show me this song. Thank you very much. That's weird. Why does this work better? Well, that's okay, I guess. Now, as for the feet, like, this maybe feels a little weird, but it does make sense. Same thing with this right here. Just simply because everything is pixelated and you need to make the line somewhere. So yeah, I think this is okay for now. And we're just gonna have to put in the DK logo on the tie. Which is gonna be a thing. Because this is gonna be full-on creative freedom. And I have no idea what's gonna happen here. Because, like, the DK, like, we're not gonna be able to, like, give it as much detail as it does right there. That's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna have, like, the letters and then red around it and then another yellow line around it. That's just not gonna be doable. We're gonna have to just make a D and a K in yellow, which fit around here somewhere. But then it also, like, it needs to look as a DK, but it's also tilted about 45 degrees. Even though a D and a K are very much, you know, much more vertical lines in that sense. So this is gonna be a thing. And I'm not sure how it's gonna work out. What if I just tilt you like this for now? I start thinking like this. Can we make this work then? Let me first also grab, I think I still have a number 3? Yeah. Like, this is the yellow that we're gonna use for the logo, I feel. Like, it's not bright yellow, but it's also not, you know, it's not going towards a beigeish color. So what if we just start writing DK in here? How would we do that? You just for now. Maybe one more, like that. And then like maybe that's a D. And then as for the K, we want to keep the same height. It needs to be like this. And then the K goes out like so. Something along these lines. Let's start with this. And just see how it looks. Because I do feel like I kind of want to make the letters a bit thicker. But I'm not really sure if we have the space to do so. We do need to go one further. So yeah, like it looks quote unquote fine, but I feel like the backbone of the D and the K need to be thicker. But the problem is, if we make those thicker, everything needs to be thicker. And let's just do that. So what if... put you guys there for now. There. Actually, let's actually make it thicker on this side, so that it also fills in the D a bit better. Maybe. But then this one feels off. No, that needs to be there. Never mind. But it's now starting to look a bit like a mushy mush over here. So I do think we need to make the K thicker on the other side. Over there. Yeah, but then you already see that the D here now is not thick enough. Like, I kind of feel like... put the middle yellow part back. So the thickness of the K back here, on the back side. Ooh, that feels off. Like now, especially the K just becomes a fat mush. So then it becomes more like this. But then I still feel like the K, like the paws going up and down, are a bit too thin to fit the rest. Like I almost want to move the K to the right, just 1 pixel, but that doesn't work like that. Add the ends of the left side of the K? So you mean here? These two? That's just gonna make one giant ass yellow blob. Like then there's no distinction between the D and the K. So that doesn't work. Like you need to have the rounding of the D visible. Like I said, I almost want to scoot over. Unless we make it bigger. What if we make it bigger? By going further down here. Can it look crooked if you thicken it? But you understand, it becomes angle. Yeah, exactly. Now what if we make it bigger? And we move you down. So that we move... Hold on, then. You also become part of the K. Which then makes you part of the K. Which means you two need to become yellow as well, I think. Now it's becoming a bit more mushy again. No, wait. You need to be added to it then. And not you? They need to be smaller, right? Yeah. You know, like the eye touching the edge on the right? Yeah, this bit right here. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's a problem. Yeah, so we have to go one step back. takes you away. Oh, hold on. And you need to be there. Yeah, then I think this is the best we can do, really. Like, it still feels a little mushy. Like, especially, like, the blending of the D and the K here, it feels a bit too much. Like, this makes a little bit more of a distinction between the D and the K, but then you have these two yellow pixels that are just floating there, which makes it not look like a K at all. And if we were to add those in on the other side right here, and I feel like it becomes more of an, yeah, then it's less of a K. Because that means then this also has to change in order to make it a proper K. But then it's just screwed all together. So yeah, no, that doesn't work. Yeah, now this does need to be there in order for the K to look like a K. I just wish that like the top and the bottom of this K part, like they're now pointing towards, like on camera, to the right, like to this side. And I wish this bit was here, making the K like, I don't know, making it more of a harder line, because now it just looks back towards D instead of being like, here's the K and it goes that way. Yeah, that annoys me as well. So I kind of want to find a solution for that, but I'm not sure we can. It's a problem. Because this one needs to be red. Because if we do this, like we just did, then it becomes all mushy. Like, and then there's just no distinction between the D, then it's just a D with like an X added to it. And that doesn't work. That's why I wanted to go bigger, to be able to put more detail in there, but adding 1 pixel on the bottom, so it's not angling to the right. What? Wait, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Because like the D and the K need to be the same size in VC. Okay, hold on. Yes, hello.
Hello. I'm on my phone, so sorry if I sound loud.
Nah, that's okay.
Let me see, because I mean you have like the bottom row, the D and the K.
Yeah.
Like the K is pointing too much. Well, on the left side of the K, it's too much on the right, right?
Yeah.
So what if you add 1 pixel next to the left side of the K?
Well, that's the distinct. Like that's where the D and the K start blending together because that is these
No, no,
two
no, I mean the
pixels.
bottom. I only mean the bottom. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's the
I
problem
wish there
here.
was one more there. Oh, that's so annoying.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to go bigger.
Yeah, so yeah, bigger doesn't like it makes it too like looking narrow, but what if you lower it one? Do you have more space on the bottom if you
Lowering it
lower
one.
everything by one?
I can lower it and then scoot it over to the left a little. I
Yes.
can do that.
Yes, try that and see if you can then make a better distinguishment between the D and the K. Maybe you can separate them a little, I don't know, but I would,
Okay, okay,
instead of making it bigger, lower
let's
it
try
so you
that.
have a tiny bit more space.
We're just gonna try.
Because that part is a little bit wider.
Okay, hold on, because
Yeah, and that should give you a little bit more space, right?
probably because now we can just move the K1 down.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let's see, because how is this gonna work though?
Yeah, now you can I think you can make a better distinguishment now. I'm not sure, but
Because the K does need to move either one to the more towards the D or more away from the D now.
yeah, that's you just need to find out. Just fill it in and then compare.
Okay, because just for now, let's do this. Let's move it towards the D first. But I don't think that's gonna work. Because then it makes the K take up a whole lot of space compared to the D.
Mm-hmm.
Position-wise. I'm just gonna fill it in just to see.
Mm-hmm.
Like this happens if we move it one. Get over here.
Yeah,
If we
no,
move it
I would
one down
move
and
it.
left.
Yeah, I would move the K1 to the right and then you can thicken the D a bit and then it should maybe be okay.
Okay, hold on, because that does mean everything here needs to move.
But that already looks a lot better if I look at the like overview on stream.
Mm-hmm. Let go. Get. There. That means you will go there. Mm-hmm. There. Then we get this if we move the K1 over.
Yeah, and make the D like more of a D.
Yeah, so aka adding these two to the yellow. But then we still get the same problem with the K being too thin here.
Yeah.
But
So
then
add
again,
a little bit to the K.
yeah, but then we have the same problem because we're adding it to the left, making it look like this.
Well, now you have a distinguishment though.
Hold on, we're missing one yellow here. Yeah, but it makes the K look really weird. Hold on.
What if you remove an edge of the K? Like the K that is on the edges? Like the two yellows?
These?
Yeah, that one, remove one. And then add? Yeah.
This.
Just stand and look.
I'm sorry, but I'm not seeing this.
I think it looks better, but that's me.
It makes the K look smaller and weird compared to the D.
Again, thicken the because it's now again focused towards the right side. What if you add one more to the left, like on the edges of the K again?
What?
No, not that one. No. The left side of the K.
You want to add there?
So
That's gonna make
at
one
the-
thick ass K.
No. Only on the edges, not on the full K. Only on the edges.
What edges? What?
Like the uitpunten. How do you say it?
You mean only the
buitenkant.
top and the bottom?
Yeah.
So like this?
Okay, no, never mind. That looks like a butterfly.
Yeah, this is not... I mean...
Yeah, it's because of the angle. It's annoying me.
This is also just wrong. I'm sorry, but...
No. Yes. Put that back. Yes, thank you. Yeah, but now, like, I feel like if you add those Ks, like, to the border of the tie, it looks too long for me.
Too long?
Yeah, the K on the right side looks too long for me. I think if you remove though, yeah, you don't like it. Like, the
No, I don't.
like K being a little bit shorter on the right side. But I feel like it's better. But if I look on your stream, just the full image, this looks way better in general. But the K looks too long on the right side for me.
It's... Well, maybe the problem is I'm trying to make these K parts too straight.
Uh-huh.
Like, what if we try and, like, squish the K a little together? Can we do that? So, like, make the K here somehow.
I don't know.
No.
That looks weird to me. I like the previous, but chat, do you guys have any like comments on it? I like the previous way.
I I mean, then I almost just want to go back to where it was before position-wise and move it back
No,
up one.
I personally like this position, but hmm. The D looks perfect though.
Yeah, the D looks fine, but like pixel-wise, it feels like it's too small to make it fit.
Hi, Gordon.
I mean, what other options do we have? What if we move it over half a pixel? I know, that makes no sense, but hear me out here. Let me see. So we put you there, and then we scoot you over here. I mean, I think we're now just back where we were before,
Yes,
but I'm not.
we are.
No.
Uh, no, I don't like them touching, personally. But that's me.
Like, I like this the most, except for the floating 2 pixels here of the K. That's the
Uh-huh.
only problem that I have with it.
I do like it lowered though.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. What if we make it even bigger?
Well, have fun.
Yeah, not just by
I'm gonna
1,
pee
but
and stuff.
by
I'll see,
2.
like, I'll be in the chat.
Yeah, sure. Like, we tried making it bigger by 1, but what if we make it bigger by 2? Would that work, maybe? So all the way down to here. I'm just gonna try. Like, sure, it is gonna stretch out the letters quite a bit. Maybe that'll make things work a bit better. I'm not sure. It does mean we need to stay a bit lower here. And the same thing applies to you. Well, you still need to move down. So do something like that for the D, maybe? And then extending the K down here as well. To there. Making, excuse me. Making all of you come. I can't think. Making all of you come down. See, and that's where the problem comes in with these lines of the K being too straight. So how do we make them less straight? That looks proper weird. Like they don't even connect anymore. Oh, that looks so weird. So that this way we can add this to the K. I'm honestly not disliking this. But it still looks a little mushy here. Why is that? Why is that? If we do this, then you need to go further there. But then you start touching the K, so that doesn't work. I mean, I do feel like this way it is more to size when it comes to the original. I mean, I understand now why the quote-unquote original design that I used didn't have anything there and just made the tie completely red. Because that is a much easier solution. Like, I feel like the K is just the biggest problem here. But I don't think we can fix that, considering the space we have to work with. The K is always gonna look weird. So we're gonna have to accept that. Gonna try something weird here. That, yeah, no, never mind. Surgical blade and cut the perlers and a red yellow together. So you have a half. Yeah, no. Let's not do that. Yeah, I think this is gonna have to be it. I mean, I can stare at it all day. It's not gonna change. It's just... I don't know. I think I do like this more than the smaller one. The smaller one made the K just look like a mush. At least here it does look like a K. Even though it still kind of looks like a running man. You know, with here its head, an arm, a leg forward, and then this is the other leg bent backwards. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. I'm trying to unsee that and just see the K. Yeah, then I do think this is it. It's just a weird design. Or is it just me? I don't know. It's now that I actually made it, it's just weird. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna throw it out or anything. I think this is the most underwhelmed I've been with one of my creations. But maybe that's also just my state of mind. That I just can't be happy with things at the moment. Maybe that's just my problem here. I just need to get over myself and just let go. Yeah, maybe that's what I need to do. Just let go. Iron it out. Hang it up. Forget about it. Move on with life. I don't know, maybe I just want to have this problem in my head so I don't have to think about the other huge problem that's in my head. I don't know, self-analyzing and all that good stuff. I'm just looking for a distraction where there is none. What? Get over here. Get over here. All right. Ironing out time. AKA masking tape time. Huh. Sure, get out of here. Yeah. Okay, can we move you a bit further? Up. There, that way you guys can see the entire thing a bit better. Yeah, like I said, I don't know, a little underwhelmed, but yeah. I don't know, maybe in a few weeks I can appreciate it more for what it is. Just not right now. Okay. Oop, don't do that. Okay. That's that part done. I forgot my knife. Let me go grab my knife. Ugh, I grabbed everything except for the knife. Okay. Hat. Yes, hello cat. Hello. Can you just go, please? Thank you. Rah, I'm dangerous. Rawr. And stuff. Yep, clearly. You see Vivi? Of course you do. Vivi's always here. Of course you see Vivi. I mean, it's not like he's also right below me, but yes. You know what? Just stay there. I don't care. Okay. Now first we're gonna press on every single bead. Every single pixel. So we don't run into any trouble. Hopefully. You know we always do. should be good. Hopefully. Here we go. Always the most dangerous part. Okay, starting off okay here. We're gonna have to... hold on, no, let's continue here just... A little bit more. Okay. Now we go over to here. Removing. Oh, hold on, don't get stuck again. Oh wow, there's still a lot that are in there. Holy crap. Okay. Let's see here. These two go right there. You go right there. Excuse me. Thank you very much. Let's see here. Because these are these two. Yeah. There. And the next one. Somewhere up high. Oh, it's one of the in the fist. There. And then you are from right there. Then in the ear, we're missing that one right there, that one right there. And we should only miss 3 more that are the same color, yes. There, okay. Alright, so that was far from clean, but it was easily solved. That's good. Alright, time to get the iron out. Yeah. Let's see, I have 2 sheets of the baking paper, but I'm wondering if we can do it with just 1. If that'll fit. Can you scoot over for just a sec? Thank you. Oh, just fits under one, but I need to be careful not to move it too much. Hold on, can we tilt it like this? Yeah, this fits a bit better. Okay. Before we do this, let me grab my books so that there's no delay. I'm putting something heavy on them. Alright, here we go. Why are you... Oh. Get over here. There. Alright. Alright, that's our first layer. Plonk. Plonk. And plonk. Why do my hands look so weird? Why am I now just noticing that? My hands look... I don't know, like little sausage fingers and... I don't know. They look weird. I know, they're my hands, but... I know, they look better in real life than they look on stream. Let me just call it that. I don't know, the camera doesn't do them justice. The camera adds 5 pounds, right? Okay. Let's have a look here. Okay, you don't come off yet. Or you do, because you're just not stuck to it at all. Okay, never mind. Let's see here. This looks okay. Maybe a little bit more here on this edge. Maybe a little bit more here. Just mostly around the edges. Same as the edges here. Yeah, that's just the most part. Mostly the edges. And a bit more here on the inside. That should be better. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. Yeah, this should be good, I think. Maybe a little bit more here on top. They look like they can come loose. Oh wow, that makes my hands look even weirder, this angle. Look at that. It's like I have no wrist. No, it's just my forearm going into fingers. Alright, let's see if we can peel this off. Okay, so far so good. Too hasty now. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now for the quick iron on the front. Give it a little bit more strength. Just a little bit, not too much. Should be good. Thank you for the GGs. Like, it's always scary both peeling it off of the board and then peeling off the masking tape again. But we manage, as usual. Okay, let's see how it looks. And there it is. the key in the plastic flash. So yeah, we're gonna leave this on because it is already bending a bit. There. We say thank you, Mr. Iron. Yeah. You're gonna move over there for a sec. To cool off. To think about what you've done. And that means we're gonna do early but also late dolls. You know? Yes. Okay. But first magic. Music. Can you just not? Thank you. We already have music. Thank you very much. Magic. Yes. Okay. So we do these. We go and do these. But it's the magic. There. Now let's fix you. There. Like there. Like so. And you can also go, excuse me, there. Now we have you and you. You get back. Get back. Like that. We did that, we did that, we did that. Hold on, we still need to fix you. There. And now you also need to catch up. Thank you very much. Come on. Catch up. Come on, you know what to do. Catch up. There you go. There you go. That's a good boy. Okay. Yes. Okay, we back. So yeah, it's a late dolls compared to usual. It's an early dolls compared to perler stream, so yes. So let me you there. You there. You can go. Thank you very much. You've served your purpose. And then we go over our nyong. And then we go to the does. I'm gonna turn the music a bit more down because it is getting a bit loud if you ask me. There. Alright, guessy game. This is not old. This is made deliberately to look old. But it's not old. That's at least the idea that I'm getting from this. But I'm not quite sure what it is supposed to be, though. Like, is this like from Deltarune or something? Still haven't played that, so... Deltarune. No. Maybe it is old? I don't think so. Animal Well. I don't think Animal Well has this much color in it. It's more black and dark than you know, animal go. Yeah. Ghosts and ghouls. Again, I don't think they have these bright colors. What is the first one though? Like, it's especially not the new one. I played that recently. It's not great. But it does not look like this. Like, maybe the original, but I also don't feel like that fits really all that well. Like, I think the original is Ghosts and Goblins? Ghosts and Goblins. Nope. It's a Game Boy Color game. Are you kidding me? Wow, okay. So it is old. I mean, to be fair, then it looks pretty good. I don't know, Wario Land 4. Wario? Wario. Wario Land 4. No. Platforming action adventure Metroidvania. It's not a Wario. I mean, none of this looks familiar, to be fair. I know, is it some weird Castlevania thing or something? On the Game Boy Color? I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, that's why. It's a Shantae. Well, which OG? Just Shantae? Yes, apparently that's what it is. Cool. Yeah, I never played a Shantae, so I have no memory of it. Alright, cool. Framed. Played one? 2012, 2015, yeah. Pirate something, yeah. The Burr. Is this from one of the more modern Mission Impossible movies? Like that whole research station in the mountains. Is that where this is from? Which is then Dead Reckoning. No. RCPD. Raccoon City Police Department. Is this Detective Pikachu? Wait. How do I not recognize it as such? Oh, there we go. There's a Pidgeotto. And whatever this little thing is. Okay, finally, I'm seeing some Pokemon. I was like, how do I not see it? Rufflet, sure. Sure. But yeah, okay, Detective Pikachu, cool. Yeah, I didn't see the Pidgeotto over there, but... Okay. Cubone, then it would be a dead giveaway, sure. Yes. Yes, and there he is himself. Cool. Alright. GG's. Single frame. Well, that's easy. I mean, they immediately show here on the right side one of the main, you know, memorable visuals in the entire movie. In this house. Exactly. It's the knives from Knives Out. That was just way too easy. Title screen 2004. What are we looking at? Blue, blue, a little bit of red. Huh. Pokemon Red and Blue, the movie? And hello Raiders, why is it not functioning again? I am so sorry. It should show an animation and play music to be like, hello Raiders, hello. But it's not functioning. I am so sorry. Hello Hypo, thank you for the raid. Oh, I'm so sorry. How is your stream? And hello Raiders, hello Damagabin. Yes, that's the name. Hello? Yes, hello. Thank you for the shout out. And hello, Ninja Kassar. I don't know. Should I say that more Dutch or Ninja Kassar? Is that better? Twitch made you go to a random Roblox stream? Yeah, no, not on this channel. No. There's no Roblox here. No. Not gonna happen. But hello. Trying to figure out multi-streaming? So you can stream on Twitch more often as well. Okay, cool. Cool. I am good enough, I would say. I am stressing out majorly because in 2 weeks they're gonna put in a new bathroom, which is a process that's gonna take another 2 weeks. And I'm stressing out, even though I don't have to worry about anything. Everything is planned and taken care of and everything, but I'm still stressing out because it's gonna happen. So yes, I'm good. First world problems and all. Yay. But how are you? So yeah. So yeah, we're playing Framed over here. I don't know if you guys are familiar with dolls, or whatever you want to call them. Just website games of guessing certain movies or games or related things, whatever. And here we are trying to figure out what the title screen is of this movie. It's a 2004 movie, but other than that, we don't know anything yet. And we're just gonna skip. It's a sci-fi drama romance. Yes, guessing games. Sci-fi drama romance. That's an odd combination. Bad at these? I mean, we're all bad at these, so that's the thing. Unless we actually know the movie slash game or whatever. That we most likely know it instantly, otherwise, nope. It's not a horror movie. No, we already know now that it is a sci-fi drama romance, but yeah, no idea. So let's clear it up a little bit. Yeah, still have no idea what this is. Is this Interstellar? I wouldn't call that a romance. Also, is that 2004? Yeah, no. Michael Gondry as the director. No idea. Doesn't tell me anything. Oh, okay. So this is a face, and we're inside of a car. Now I recognize that much, at least. Okay. Sure. Still don't know what it is, though. You don't know much about movies? That's fine. We're gonna switch back to certain video game dolls in a sec here, when we're done with Framed. Eternal Sunshine! Wow, that's a good catch. That's a really good catch there, Durable. Wow. GG's. Wow. Alright, so now we do the same thing, but with a movie poster. Also from 2004. Yeah, this is some stupid blonde chick comedy thing. Mean Girls, that's the one. Yep, there it is. Cool. Yep, don't care. Moving on. But GG's. Okay, moving on to Game Doll. Okay, so we're back at video games now. We are now looking at a box art. The box art of a certain game. No idea what we're looking at, but... Back to being useless now? No, you're not. I mean, it looks old. It looks fairly old. But that's all I can say about it, really. Is that like the tail of a dragon or something? Tekken. Sure, let's put in a Tekken. No, it is an arcade game, though. Why does it look so familiar, though? Why does this look familiar? Like, I should know what this is. Soul Calibur? We'll try. It's not a fighting game, I believe, but... Or else it should say it's an arcade game, sure. Wait, is that Alien? Is that a xenomorph? A golden xenomorph? Too young to know these? No, trust me. It goes from, you know, the olden days of like Atari 6400 all the way to games that are like still in early access today. It's a very widespread. Alien 3, I don't know. What are we looking at? What is that? It looks cool. But I have no idea what that is. Look at that. But yeah, apparently it's a shooter? An arcade shooter. But it's also on mobile. Alien v Predator, sure. Nope. Ends in an E. Alien E! Yeah, almost. Start with an R. It begins, blah, 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 power. Yeah, I don't know. Well, just tell me what this is. R-Type. R-Type. Yeah, no idea. Never heard of it. Maybe I have through a DGQ or something, because it does semi-look familiar, but that's it. Yeah, no. Moving on. So now we're looking at a piece of artwork of a certain game, and we need to guess what the game is. I mean, the art style makes me think Deponia, but the colors don't fit. Let's just try Deponia. Chaos. No, it is an indie game, though. Yeah, I'm not gonna know what this game is, because this is not my kind of game. I already know that much. Blah. Okay. You know what, Luigi? Do tell. Date everything. Yes, apparently that's what it is. Came out this year. Sure. Yeah, no thanks. Not my kind of game. Animu Fortnite. I mean... Could have been, but... Okay, now we're looking for a game character. Yeah, no idea. Hey, to each their own. Everyone can like what they like. Yeah, exactly. This is just a whole bunch of nope. I'm just gonna put in like a Jill Valentine. I don't know. We are looking for a female. Impossible difficulty? it differs very, very hugely. It is Resident Evil. Okay, so I was on the right track. It's Becky? It's not Becky. It's not Becky. Who else do we have? It's not Ada. I know that much. So who do we have left? It might... Is it Lara Croft? We can try. Nope. Nope. I'm not even sure what game this is. Jill, we already tried it. I have no idea. Is this like from Alien Isolation? We have no characters from that. Okay. Is it from Deus Ex? That we only have Adam Jensen? I mean, a pass is just gonna give us the full picture. Halo. Master Chief. No, it's not Master Chief. Well, what else Resident Evil do we have? Ada Wong? No. Bruce? Chris? Claire Redfield? Yeah, no. Excella Gione? Whoever that may be. Fong Ling? Becky, Shiva, and William. Yeah, no. Excella Gione. Nope. Yeah, this has to be like an Alien game, right? The way the background looks. Alien. Yes, it is Amanda Ripley from Alien. Okay. So I was on the right track, just... Okay, never mind. Well, that's the thing. It's not Ripley, it's Ripley's daughter. It's not the Ripley from the movies. It's her daughter. That's the, at least the... You know, the canon lore. I did say Alien Isolation, but it's not Isolation, is the thing. Anyway, keywords. So here we have a few keywords that are going to describe a game for us, and we need to figure out what it is. Dodging, crafting, dungeons. Elden Ring, sure. I mean, it fits, so... It's not Elden Ring, though. Questing, traversal, apocalypse. Does Mad Max have dungeons in that sense? Skyrim? Or Fallout? Exactly, Fallout maybe. Question is which one though? Like, and they're more first-person shooters, so I'm not really sure if that fits. Danka's Dungeon? Could also fit. Let's start with the Fallout. It is a shooter RPG. Armor set, boss fight, loot system. Oh, pfft. Yes. I mean, yes. Monster Hunter, sure. It's not Monster Hunter. Well, true, because we're looking for a shooter as well. Weak points, dark fantasy skill traits. Fair, fair. Very true. It's not Doom Eternal. Dark Souls? I mean, it's not really Apocalypse in that sense, but... Destiny? Maybe? Again, we're also looking for a shooter. So let's try Destiny. No. Alien Invasion Co-op Campaign Respawn System. Halo? How do we know to shoot? Well, I can show you, but like the guesses show up underneath the... Hold on, maybe I can show you a different way. Like here, they show up at the bottom, and they show like certain categories and systems. It shows that, but I just cut that off, you know, to see everything else more clearly. So I know it's an adventure, RPG adventure shooting game. Yes, a shooter RPG. Borderlands. It's not a Borderlands. It's root creatures, corrupted world, gear progression, alternate dimensions, procedural generation, Dark Souls with guns. It's Remnant, yeah. Question is it 1 or 2? I think it's... I want to say this is 1. Yes, okay, it is 1. Cool. Yeah, okay. That made a lot more sense once we figured it out. Should have gotten there a bit bit faster, but we should have got away. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so now we're gonna do something a bit different. We're gonna look for a song. Just a regular pop, radio, whatever song that is out there. 1965, only 40 million views on YouTube, but it says it should be easy. And I already think I know what it is. Yeah, I think that still fits. Doom, 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 doom. Now, I'm not sure what the title of the song is actually called, but something with there. These boots are made for walking. Yep, and that is exactly what it is. As soon as I heard the sound of that drum, it immediately connected. Dun, 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 dun. Yep. Yep. Cool. Real problem, if you have no idea what the name of the song would be, I just put in boots. And just puzzled it out from there, because I also wouldn't exactly know what the name is. Faces. So we're looking for 2 actors here. I think they're both male. Yes, both male. And they, through the power of AI, have been blended into one face. And we're trying to figure out who these 2 people are. Now, I'm kind of seeing Sam from The Lord of the Rings. I'm not sure what the actor's name is, though. That's kind of the face what I'm seeing here. I know, I kind of see Durable in here as well. Yeah, what's that dude's name? The guy who plays Sam in Lord of the Rings. He also played in Stranger Things, you know. Chris Pratt? I mean, I can kind of see that. Kind of hate that I can kind of see that. Jake Gyllenhaal? I don't particularly see that. We'll try Chris Pratt. Sean Austin. Is that his name? Well, then we're going to try that immediately afterwards. Sean or Aston. Austin. Well, he's not even in here, so apparently that's not who we're looking for. But thank you, Michael. But the guy from The Hangover. Which one? Zach Galifianakis? The chunky one. Yeah, that's Zach Galifianakis. Okay. Yes. That's one. But now for the other one. Like, it's the eyes. The eyes are still from the person we're missing, I think. The hair color probably as well. Why am I seeing Zac Efron? How did my mind go there? Tom Holland? Tom Holland doesn't have that dark hair, though. His hair is much brighter than Zach Galifianakis's, and we're looking for someone with darker hair. I'm gonna try Zac Efron for some reason. Yeah, what's happening? We get another raid! Why am I getting raided on a day where the raid doesn't work? Oh my, no! Thank you, Eshu! Hello, raiders! Oh, this is so bad! Oh no, hello, Hanaki, Mr. Sneaky, Tachil, yes, everyone, hello, I'm so sorry. Even SO doesn't work anymore, what is happening? Oh, there it goes. It's just very late in its reaction. Ugh. Okay, yes. Hello, thank you for the raid. How are you? How was stream? I'm a good streamer apparently. I can do things. What were you doing exactly? I see miniatures and models? Wait, what? What were you doing? Were you also doing some arts and crafts? Like we were doing today? I mean, I can actually show you guys music. Can you just get out of here, please? Thank you. A near automata model kit. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, here. Let me show you guys what we, well, finished today. We started earlier this week on this baby. And now we finished it. And yes, you can see it's still kind of see-through, which is cool. But yeah, this is what I did today. You know, and it's gonna be put up on the pin board. Yeah. Raid and run, that's A-okay. That is A-okay. You run. You do the run. Hold on. Now I'm clicking the wrong thing. There. Hello, Mr. Sneaky. Sneaky? Yeah, Sneaky. Okay. So yes. We're doing things. We're still looking for person number 2 in this picture here. But yeah, I have no idea. Yes, hello. Welcome to professional streamer here. Ik zei very goed in streaming. Or something, I don't know. Random guess, Mark Hamill.
Hello. Hello.
And thank you.
Follow me. Okay.
Why does this
Hello.
work?
Hello. Follow me. Okay.
Why does this notification work and the rating notification doesn't work? I don't get it. Thank you for the follow, but what? I'm confusion. I am so confusion right now. How does one work and the other one doesn't?
For me,
Yes.
I really like cones.
Cone.
I love cones.
Cone.
Cone.
It has the juice.
I hope you will have a cone-tastic day.
And same to you. Yes, very good streamer. Yes. Hold on, Mark Hamill. Doesn't even exist in the database. Are you kidding me? Wait, did I spell it right? Mark Ham. Yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm blanking here. We're just gonna skip. 1973, doesn't help. I have no idea. Skip again. Sonic, Sonic 2, and X-Men. It's Discount Chris Pratt. It's the Discount dude. What's his name? He played Cyclops in the older X-Men movies. And he plays the male human in the Sonic movies. That's who we're looking for. Not Chris Pine. No. No. It's James? Is that his name? James? Well, we still have plenty of names. James Marsden? Is that his name? Is that him? I kind of want to say that's his name. Does that fit? I think that fits, right? Yes. Yes, Discount Chris Pratt. Yes. Alright, cool. Well, we're done with that one. Get out of here. Moving on to connections. So yeah, for those who do not know, we have 4 words here, scrambled up, and there are 4 categories within these words. 4 of each, you know, in each category 4 words fit, and we need to figure out what the 4 categories with the 4 words are. So the words are ale, tap, veg, table, bar, lounge, quash, pinch, hive, counter, scroll, eek, swipe, loaf, booth, chill. These are really fun. Veg, loaf, chill, lounge. And what's the connection there? Loaf, chill, and lounge. Sure, but veg? Really? Veg? I mean, we'll try, but... Alright. Bar, table, counter, and booth. I can see that, yeah. Restaurant seating options. That's one way of putting it. Okay. Okay, so what do we have left? Tap, eek, swipe, quash. Things you do with your finger? Comic book sounds. And not even close. Apparently not even close. I think swipe, scroll, pinch, and tap. Things you do with your finger. Yeah. Touchscreen gestures. Sure. And missing S, so it's hives, ales. Oh no, it's. Why did I put the S at the end instead of the beginning? It's a sheave, sail, squash, and seek. Yeah, vegetables with first letter removed. Oh, so it's kale, leek, chives, and squash. It's not just the S. Close enough. Close enough. Okay, but having said that, I don't think there's really anything else to do today. Like, yeah, we are somewhat a bit of an hour earlier than normal, but apparently more people are done earlier than normal with streaming today, apparently. So we're just gonna follow the trend and call it for today. So yeah. Now we still have 2 more streams before Spooktober starts. And I already said before Spooktober we're gonna start with Resident Evil 8. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do in the meantime, though. Watching streams instead of helping with Hypo's project? Be a good friend. Go help. Go help. Chill with Anna is also crafting? I was looking at that, but she is not crafting. She's playing that origami monkey game again, with which we rated her last time as well. So she is not crafting. Yeah, no, it's not origami, it's Hirogami, which is the game. But yes, we can still rate her, like, that's fine. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do for the next 2 streams. I'm gonna see if I can find something small to do in the meantime. Like, I should still have a few small one-off things somewhere, I think. I'm not even sure, but I don't know, we'll figure it out. But yeah, at least we did finish DK today, so he will be up on the wall next stream. And that's pretty much it for now. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So we're gonna go and raid. Chill with Anna. So yeah, again, hope you all enjoyed today's stream. Go over to Anna, say hi, say bye, do other things. And we will be back on Wednesday with something. I don't know what, but we'll see. Anyway, see you then. Bye-bye.